Alright, we're going to have a look at making a question to send out to your students and have them respond as well. Alright, first of all we've got the question here. Now I've just typed it in simply by clicking and typing on the screen. Now I've put an image there as well. This is on a layer, if you look down the bottom left here, it's on a layer called the question layer. Okay, now what I can do is I can double click on that to bring it up, and I can set it to be okay. So what we want to do is we want to set it to be free to view, which is one in the middle, and we want an individual password. That means a password for just this layer. I'm going to type in my password here and repeat it. There we go, and click OK. Now you might notice we've got the pen down here. Okay, bottom left there means it's been password protected. I'll put another layer here called answer. Okay, if I double click on that layer, you can see it's not protected because we want the students to put their answer there. Alright, once we get to this stage, the file is all set up and ready to send out to the students. We come up here and we do save as. I'm going to put mine on the desktop. Exercise 1, there we go. Now this is important. When you click the save button, it's going to ask you for a master password. This is a password that students need to put in to open the file in the first place. In this instance, we don't need that password, so we'll just put no password and click OK. So they won't need a password to open the file, but they will need a password to view this layer. Now one important thing I forgot to mention, you should highlight the answer layer before you save the file. Okay, this means whatever layer you have selected is the layer that the students are going to be on when they open the file. Okay, you don't want them to be on this layer when they open the file because they'll be automatically presented with that password box. Okay, so make sure you select this layer before you save it. Okay, now let's just pretend you've sent this out to the students and the students open it up. Okay, and they're going to put their answer here. They're going to click here and they're going to insert an equation and they're going to type their answer in. Okay, I'll just do an example here, just 1 second. Alright, we can see that the students actually done the first line of their problem here, of their answer. If we double click it, it comes up. Now what they can do to do the next line, they simply put their cursor at the end of that word volume and click the enter. Might want to do it 2 times. And you see if we start typing, there we are down there. Okay, so they might want to put the brackets in, another brackets. Okay, put this 12. Well, I'm just going to pause and continue doing this to save a bit of time. Alright, now of course we need to straighten this up, so we can just add some spaces here and at the beginning of this line to get all of the equal signs underneath. Okay, now must apologise to the maths teachers if my formatting's not correct here. Okay, when we get to here, answer is 30 centimeters, cubic centimeters. So we want to go to script and we want this sort of template. In the bottom we're going to type in centimeters, and up the top there I'll just click in that box and type the 3 for cubed. Okay, if we close that down, it goes onto the screen like this. Okay, and it's all lined up there. Okay, so the students are going to do this and they're going to get their answer. Okay, now what they're going to do is save the file, so they'll come back here and they'll save the file and send it back to the teacher. Now when the teacher receives this and opens it up, the first thing they might want to do is password protect this layer that the students have done. Okay, the reason they password protect that is so that the students can't then change the answer when they send it back. They'll then put another layer in here called teacher comments. There we go. And they might even want to password protect their teacher comments layer as well. There we go. And of course on that layer, if you've got a tablet computer, you can be writing your notes. Or if you don't have a tablet computer, you can simply be clicking on the screen. Okay, clicking on the screen and typing your notes here, your comments. Alright, and of course that can be then saved and sent back to the students.